Okay, it seems that we're back alive. Yeah, the thing is like my connection is like a sine curve. It's like if you look at the streaming bits how it goes, it will go like up, but then suddenly it drops to zero, and then so if it drops to zero or very low long enough, then my live stream is dead. So I don't know. Like, I don't know what happened. It's a very common thing. Actually, I did a Google of what happened with my internet provider and stuff, and like it seems like a common problem. And I don't know how other people solve it, or I don't know. We'll see. And so yeah, work is on carrying on, and yeah, I don't know. Okay, so go create variable x and y. So yeah, this is like matching, and then we'll get it. So have a match expression and separate point. Yeah, we are. Yeah, we for people who don't know, or maybe I was dead. We're doing the looking deep into the pattern syntax, matching syntax and stuff. So then we can kind of try to do more rustling, maybe with like enum and stuff. So we can use range in the matching, which is very handy, but we have the shadowing, which is something that we have to worry about. And now we can deconstruct a struct to assign values like that. Okay, we have a match expression. So because we have this property here, we can maybe write a match expression that we can match this. So if y is 0, then we would probably capture x, and then we can print it out on the x-axis at x. Vice versa for y, and then xy is like it's neither. So it would capture everything here, and it would just print it out here. Yeah. Right. So this is how you can use it to your advantage. Destructing enum. I think these may be something that will pop up in the exercise. So let's pay attention to this. We have enum. We have quit, move. So these are the commands. And then message. Or message. So change color. And then I can match if there's like different command, then we do different things. So if it's text, we print out the text. It's color, then we print out the color. So we're again using this kind of matching pattern. It's very powerful, and Python introduced them to this kind of thing in Python like 3.10. I think they're even adding more functionality to it. So you will see this more and more even in Python. I think this is very handy in lots of cases. I didn't see the advantage of it until like recently when I look more into actually if you have this kind of like, so in Python it's more like data classes, but here we have a struct, so it's a very common pattern in Rust, so you can do this thing. So nested structure, color, we also have two like RGB, so we can have color. So we can inside we can also put another thing, so we can have a nested thing here, and it will work. The structuring structs and tuples. Mix match anything. If it match, then it will work. Ignoring values in a pattern. This is actually quite a big chapter. Oh my god. Okay. You have seen is sometimes used to ignore values in a pattern. Last arm of the match, we would use the wildcard. It's an underscore pattern. So name that start with an underscore or using dot to ignore remaining part of a value. So how to do that? Ignore with an underscore. We've done it many times because we're lazy. So oops. We can do it like that as well because I don't care. You can put in any integer here, but I'm not using it, so I don't care. Here. Like that. I think in Python we also use underscore a lot to get it, but I already see it like this in a function. If you don't need it, you probably don't want to take it as a input. But sometimes, you know, maybe you want to match it with another call that, like, you know, maybe, yeah, you do that. Main, and you call it. So 3 is basically discarded. So first pass the first argument, but then the print only care about y, so it's fine. You no longer need a particular function parameter. You could change signature, so it doesn't include unused parameter. Yeah, exactly. Ignore a function parameter can be especially useful. So yeah, for some cases that is useful. For example, you can you implement a trait, so you have to match up all the function signatures, or you need to have something here, but you don't care about it, then you can use underscore. Avoid getting a compiler warning and use function parameter. So you could, yeah, if you name it something else, then you get a warning. Again, ignoring parts of a value with a nested underscore. For example, sum 5 and 10, I don't care about the value, I just need something. Can't override an existing custom value. Yeah, so we can also do that. Yeah, you returned a tuple of sum, but then setting value kind of override the rest. It will assign setting value to a new value. And I guess setting is match. The code will print kind of override an existing custom value and then gets is, so if it is, yeah, if it is not sum, then you could override it, but otherwise you can't. You don't need to match on or used value inside the sum variant. Yeah. Other case, if neither, yeah, if they're both none, then we'll execute here. And now this becomes the value. We can also use underscore in multiple places to ignore part of it. For example, I only care about odd numbers, so I can the odd ones. Yeah, then I can also do this. Yeah, this is like seen a lot in Python as well. Ignore an unused variable by starting its name. Yeah, we have done it. Like I've been like warned a lot of times, and I just like, oh, okay, add an underscore, it's fine. Yeah. So what else? Let's go and then use a name that starts with an underscore. So if you have underscore something, we still bind the value to the variable. Underscore doesn't bind at all. For example, if we do this, let sum underscore s equals to s, found a string. So what we'll do here, we get an error, question mark here, because we have already bound this to here, so we have already given the ownership away. This one won't have a problem because we didn't bind anything, so the ownership is still there. Ignoring remaining part of the value with dot dot. So I only care about x, the rest I don't care, so I can use dot dot. Yeah. Right. So to ignore multiple, use dot dot. To ignore one, you use underscore. So first and the last and the rest I don't care. Oh, this will have a problem because I don't know how many you want to ignore. It says second, but the machine don't understand second. It's not a large language model. It can't do it like that. So no. Yeah. Can only be used once per tuple pattern. Yeah. So a tuple, you can't just have two places that is ambiguous, because then the whole thing is ambiguous. So you can't. You can only use it once. Yeah. Extra condition with matching guards. So okay, we are talking about the matching guards now. Additional if condition specified after the pattern match arm. So for example here, so if I match and then I can if x percentage 2 equals to 0, there's extra condition on x. Yeah, so we can imply the extra condition in there. So for example, this we have before. So then we can use this extra because then for example here, yeah, we are not exactly matching y here, but we can have n equals to y. So we are matching n here. So we capture n, but then if n equals to the original y, so this is referring back to here, then we will be fine. So yeah, so that's how we do it. We don't use the same name, but in order to say that they match, we have to use the extra condition to do that. Then this will save our life. Yeah, have to remember all this. Hopefully the exercise will help us remember. The code will not print. Yeah, this time it won't. If so what is this? I can also do this. So x and y. So x is 4, y is 4. So match x. If x is 4, 5, or 6, if false, it will never print out yes, right? What's going on here? Specific model patterns, the match guard condition. Oh, 6 if no. So if y is false, then it's not 6, or what's going on? We apply to all patterns. Finding the bottom part of this expresses that if my matches. Oh, if y matches 4, 5, or 6. So it will apply. So if y will apply to all of them, so they would all be 4s. The arm only matches the value of if x is equals to 4, 5, or 6, and if y is true. So now it's like it will never runs because y is false. Yeah. Okay. So there will be a bracket here. So because the match guard condition will apply to everything here. So this is the tricky bit. But if we put a bracket here, then it's different. Yeah. So add binding. So what is that? It's not decorator. It's not Python. The add operator let us create a variable that holds a value at the same time as we are testing that value for a pattern match. We want to test message hello, and there's the ID in there. So if the ID in the field is between 3 to 7, we just want to bind the value to the variable, ID variable, so that we can use it. So this is, so without this, it's just matching, right? Just like, without this, it's just matching 3 to 7. but then we don't have anything to show. So if we want to show, we have to use this here, id variable at. We put it there by specifying id variable at before the range. We can capture the value matched it. So it's the second arm. Yeah. So the ID is there. So there's nothing available to print out. We haven't saved the ID. The last arm, we just anything. Yeah. Okay, so this is what we have read for chapter 18. So let's do some rustling exercise before I fall asleep. So, what exercise are we tackling? So we tackle enum, strings, module. There's quite a lot. Should I take a small break? Will my stream die if I take a small break? I'm a bit worried. Nevertheless, I will take a small break. I'll be back. I just want to get some cold tea or something. I'll be back. Okay, back. Right. So let's do some exercise. Enum exercise. Okay, this is not working somehow for some reason. Oh, I need to do the to-do this way. Define a field type of message is used by load. Okay, so we have to use so quit will be so message quit will be what should I do? Colon my brain is jelly. What? Chapter 18 reputability. Wow. Okay. Yeah, if we have problem, then we may want to go there. But just want to quickly get through this. So enum. Yeah, my brain is jelly. So quit is a. Can it be just like a quit thing? I'm cheating. I want to have a look. Yeah, my brain is a bit jelly today. Oh, yeah, you can just like that and then okay. My brain is a bit jelly today. Echo. I can probably just copy everything, but the minimal past example will be change color. Like that, right? Yeah. Oh. Do this. Yes, it works. Okay, so I don't have to overthink and define anything, but if I want to, I can create a struct, I can create whatever, but even just like a type without definition, it would work. Okay, then this one to do. Now I would have a call and then print out self message. Now I have to follow these rules. I have to have something x and y, so I'll have to have move. That would be a struct of x, which is a probably i32 and y, and another i32, and an echo, which will be a string type, right? Or like that, right? Or am I wrong? Double check. Yeah, I have like that, and then change color is a tuple. I32 favorite. I don't care if it's 255 or not. Just want to make it pass, and then quit is just quit, I guess.